Hi guys. So today I just wanted to do this video to show the progress of my garden and the new additions that I have on this garden. So last video that I did, I showed you that how I harvested it. That's it. I call them the harvesting Wednesday. I harvested my lettuce. See, the last time I showed you, there were still some very long ones there, right? So I ended up taking those out and using it for dinner. But this is what is coming up now. These are new romaine lettuce growing again. Now, I told you the last time that I learned how to harvest the lettuce so that it can regrow and not just die. And this is what's happening. See this one. These are tiny romaine lettuce coming up, baby romaine lettuce coming up. See them there? These are all my lettuce that I removed. You can see this one. This is one of the lettuce that they call it a groundhog. I thought it was a beaver, but they said it's a groundhog. That ate. But see the way this one is growing. The groundhog ate this one, but I refused to uproot it, and I said if it's gonna die, let it die, just die there. But it ended up not dying. It grew, and I see this one. I can actually take this and eat if I want to, but I'm gonna leave it to grow. So also, I harvested my broccoli. Now, this is something I just don't know. This is amazing to me. So when I harvested my broccoli, I cut it from here down there. You see the big cut, you see the cut right there. But I also noticed that it started growing new set of broccolis. These are baby broccolis, you can see. New ones. I harvested all this broccoli right here. And see this one. See this new set? I harvested this one from here. This big cut down there. But see what it's bringing out? This one. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4. It actually is 5. See the small one down here, and there's another one here. 6 new set of broccoli on just one broccoli plant. 6 new sets coming out. This one here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from this one. I have this one here. I have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 new sets, and that's how it goes in each broccoli plant. That's amazing. Honestly, I am learning. Every day I learn new things about vegetables, about planting, and honestly, it takes a lot of patience. I never knew I had it. I've always said, oh, I don't have patience, but honestly, when you take your time to nurture your garden, you will see a big difference. From the time you started, to the time, and you see it progress over time. Now, let's go to the cabbage. I told you guys that my cabbage was a work in progress, right? That the last time there was that same groundhog that came into my compound, my yard, and it really ate my cabbage. And I showed you a video of the part that he ate and how it's progressing now, how it's growing back. Now look at this. See this one? That's the biggest one I have. If you look inside now, you'll see it's already forming the cabbage in there. Now the part I showed you that the groundhog ate, look how big. I believe it's been 2 weeks or so that I made the last video. Just within 2 weeks, see this big part of this. See, just imagine this. It's holding up water. As you see that, you see water in there. It's not even going. But see how big it is. I also showed you the other two. See this one here. See how big. Forget that my tomatoes is covering it, but see how big. See this one. This one is just, I don't know what is going on here, but it's actually growing. This one was the worst. The groundhog ate this thing without so much leaves remaining. But see what I'm saying? Okay, look. Right here, you can see in there. It's already forming. If you come on this side, you can see in here. Another one is forming in here. You come on this side. Hold on. Yeah, another one is trying to form here. I am trying to still understand how cabbage grow. But from this is a lot of experience for me. I'm using this to learn so much. Now, let's go to the tomatoes. Now, on the last video I said that you can see that they were having flowers, like yellow like flower thing, and the tomatoes were not even showing up from my last video. And it's been, I believe it's still 2 weeks. But as at yesterday, on just this part, this is all tomatoes. These ones here are not tomatoes. But you see here like this is tomatoes. And I have come to learn that tomatoes doesn't just grow straight. This thing takes up a whole lot of space. And yesterday I went around and I counted how many tiny tomato bulbs I see. I actually see in here right now. I can tell you I counted up to 50 just for this one. Even my husband was like, by the time this is ready, you will have more than 50 tomatoes ready just for you, just to eat. You understand? I am so surprised how tomatoes are growing. See, my grandmother used to have a farm, and all I know is that I go into the farm and I see fruit and that's it. I never planted any of those things in her garden, but she did it. And as an adult, I'm coming to understand the process that these vegetables go through, Now, let me show you an example of what I'm saying. I'm going to find it. I'm going to try not to cut it because the tomatoes are they're very easy to break. So I'm trying not to, I don't want to break it. I want to show you an example of tomato. Like, see this one here. Look at this one here. They're tiny, but you can count how many is coming out. You have 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. Then you have this one here that is still tiny. Actually, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one here, 5. Then this 6, and this is a 7. 7 in just one part of it. And they're gradually coming out now. Let me go inside. See here? I'm going to try not to, because I don't want to break it. The hard work cannot go in vain, If I cannot see it, I will have to leave it. But show you maybe when they really come out. There are so many of them in there. I don't want to break it. But from the one I showed you, you can just see how it's growing. I'm impressed. Now, this is just the tomato here. Now, if you look over there, that's another tomato. See how it's just taking up my whole space. Right underneath it is peppers. But this tomato has decided to just, in fact, occupy. And, I'm coming to understand it. I try to hold it up, but it doesn't look like it wants to hold up. The slightest rain, it just comes down and all that. But that's over there. And there's a whole lot of, right there, I have up to 20. Of just this one here, I have 20 bulbs in there. Now let's go to my potatoes. Now this is my potato. This one, I have 2 of them. I have this one here, and I have this one here. I try to look at, understand when to uproot it. I think it looks like it's ready, but I was told to leave it until August. By August, it will be ready. It will be fully ready for me to uproot, because potatoes don't grow like tomatoes. They're in the ground. So in order for you to harvest it, you have to pull this out to see your potatoes in the ground. So I'm going to leave it. The same thing here. Now, I told you this video, I added some new plants. Now, let's go from the beginning. This is so interesting. So my son came home with his seeds, And I think they give them in school to plant something. So he was given a zucchini seed. Actually two zucchini seeds to plant, and he told me to help him, and I put it in the garden to watch it grow. This is what it has come out to be. I did not buy a small zucchini plant. No, he actually planted the seed, and this is what it's coming out to be. This is what it looks like. That's one addition. Then we ended up getting new set of peppers. Now we have this peppers called Hungarian hot wax. It looks like it's spicy. I added them. It's in there, right there. I added new set of peppers there. Then I added cucumbers. This is my cucumber. This is my cucumber. Now you can tell that it looks just like a zucchini. Now if you look at a zucchini and you look at a cucumber, they look alike. Their plants look alike, but they are not the same. So I have actually three. This is one cucumber, that's another one, and that's the third one. And I have the green bell pepper right here. And I have another one in there. Now my daughter Divine decided to plant jalapeno. I don't know if I pronounce it well. Jalapeno peppers, and that's it here. It was really small, but you can see it's growing. So now this is a good way to show you the tomatoes. Look at that. These are tiny little tomatoes here. Look at another one here. Look at this one here. They are really little. They are growing.
What did you get?
I just wanted to give this update. It takes a whole lot of patience with these plants, and every day I am learning something and hoping that it keeps growing. Now I'm going to upload this on YouTube, and I would really like you guys to go on my YouTube page and watch this update. Thank you for taking time to subscribe. Thank you for taking time to like it. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.